Hello and welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. And it's another Thursday night, man. Another Thursday night, joined by Prem here to talk all things Premier League, people. And yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video, people, as you're coming in. Pause already. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. We're trying to hit 1K this year, people. Fucking hell. Baggy first touch straight away. And speaking of baggy, I don't know why Prime Stinker and hooked by Dave over here. Dave's such a troll. That this fucking profile picture, bro. You caught just a fucking screenshot of him. Shout out to Dave though, as always. But yeah, we're gonna talk all Premier League as always. Prime, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Prime Stinker and Hook.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You'd think that I was Ryan or something. Crazy. But
Yeah,
I'm good, bro. I'm good. My fan base is in shambles, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, all good, all good. I don't know why there's Stinker and hooked in the comments for you, but I'm decent, man. Outside of West Ham, I'm decent. I'm always decent outside of West Ham, but obviously this club is West Ham, man. It's West Ham be West Ham. But listen, the big game. Yeah, listen, West Ham always West Ham, man. It's just West Ham. The big game of the weekend. Liverpool, Manchester United. Man United go to Anfield. Ah, man. I mean, you'd like to think that maybe they'd show a bit more dignity in this game, but as we've seen with Man United players over the past few weeks, dignity, integrity, that's the main things they're lacking. Forget ability, because they've never had that. Half of them, they've never had that. Obviously, Amarim is slowly losing his hairline. I think Man United fans are slowly losing their will to live. But what have you said? Wait, what have you said, Pete?
Just ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. I sent it for myself because I'm doing something. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Okay, all right. But Man United fans are talking about, Ipswich Town closing in on them, Palace closing in on them in terms of points and stuff. They're in a shambles. They're having a meltdown. Rightly so, they're 13th, 14th, or whatever. But how do you think they're going to approach the Liverpool game? And then what do you think is going to happen? Because it could be long for them, but it kind of depends how Liverpool are going to win for me, rather than what's going to happen.
Man United. It's going to be a long day, but again, everyone keeps saying it's going to be a battering. I don't think Liverpool are going to put like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be there's going to be fight. That I said that there's gonna have to be fight, bro. And if the game against City is anything to go by, granted City were shit as well, but I think Liverpool win like 2 or 3-0, but I'll just be utter like control and dominance. I don't see it being. But I take Tuchel back. Yeah, anyways, with Man United, yeah, I don't think it'll be a bloodbath. I'll be so surprised if it is. I'll be so surprised if it is, because not even in terms of Liverpool quality, but just because of you've got to fight. I don't care how bad things look. You've got to fight. At this point, your players have to start fighting for their own pride, man.
Yeah, you've got to turn up in the biggest games, no matter how bad you're playing. Like, especially in the big rivalry games and the big derby games and all that. I feel like we mentioned it yesterday on Omar's channel, where it's like when Ollie was there, Man City come to town, Ollie's under pressure and stuff, and Man City just pop them around the park and shit. I feel like with Liverpool, they always do that with these group of players when they're about to batter someone. Yeah, they're 7-0 and all that, but when they're about to batter teams and stuff and they've got the game under control, they usually just take a few gears off, as most teams do, just to save some form of energy anyway. I feel like you mentioned it yesterday, it's going to be something similar to that. So I feel like Man United, I don't know, man. You'd like to think the players are going to turn up. You like to think the players are going to fight, but most of the time these players fight in the wrong way and probably get sent off. Like, they just don't make any form of mistake in the first 10 minutes, and then maybe you might show some form of integrity and dignity within the game. Don't be too open. Like, don't have some form of don't make any individual errors, especially playing up from the back and stuff like that, or something stupid. Try not to miss a sitter. Try not to miss a set. Try not to miss from 5 yards. Or then again, are you even going to create? Are you going to even create to even get there? It's like against the Newcastle game. Newcastle started off really well, and then when it fell to Rasmus Højlund, when it's your chance to actually shine and put your chances away, you chip the ball and it went wide because you ain't got clinical players to shine in moments. But you guys used to be a moments team and all that. You ain't even showing moments anymore. So I don't know. I don't know when it comes to United. I just think Liverpool are going to put them away, man. But just not like 4-0, 5-0, but more like a 3-0 and that. You're mute.
Man United are basically Lily Phillips. Is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Taz, man. Fully.
Do you think it's going to get bad? The game itself, do you think it'll be in terms of scoreline?
No, I just think it'll be like a 3-0, and then they'll just pass the ball around and take the piss. Like, it would be like how City used to do them, sort of thing. A bit like how Liverpool, I think, a bit like this season at Old Trafford, where Liverpool dominated most of the game, and they won, but they could have scored a lot more. They'll just switch the ball around, take the piss a bit. If they can score more goals than they plan to, they might bring more players off the bench, a bit like the Liverpool game and the game against us, where they're already kind of battering them, and then the players are like kind of run out of energy, sort of thing. So then they bring more attackers on, like a Jota or Nunes, whoever comes off the bench, and then just put them away, sort of thing. Maybe they'll add an extra couple goals, but I think overall they're just going to take the piss. Kind of little 3-0. Man United won't lay a glove on them, but it's one of them 3-0s that will look like a 7-0 because of how bad the performance actually is from Man United, sort of thing. That's what I think, anyway. That's the more about United, the better. So I'll take that as a no. As in, you don't want Tuchel back from Villa fan.
If you mean in general, sure. Right now, I'm good with Maresca. I'll be real.
Yeah, that's fair.
But plus, whatever's going on with Tuchel, bro, like since divorcing his wife and then the drug stuff and then going away to like the mountains, there's something wrong with him. I don't want to bring that back.
Midlife crisis.
Hey, it could be.
It could be, man. Could be. Maybe he needs a new wife.
He actually has a young girlfriend, actually.
All right, so he's doing the Tim Westwood.
Yeah, well, I say that. Like, I say young for his age. Not like
not like Drake.
Not a case. Just young for Tuchel's like in the 50s, 60s, and she's like in her like late 30s, early 40s. So
Man said, I'll be real, I'd get rid of Maresca in a heartbeat if it meant getting my Tommy Tukes back.
Oh, big up, Pels. Pels, what are your thoughts on Maresca? I'm curious. Tommy Tukes. This is not the same Tommy Tukes, guys. It's not, okay? It's not the same Tommy Tukes. You're gonna be not the same Tuchel. But yeah, if I could get like Chelsea Tuchel back in a heartbeat. If I could get Chelsea Jose back in a heartbeat. Everyone turning 180 on Maresca, they never backed him in the first place. Not talking about Pels, but like the Chelsea fans in general, these guys never backed him. They did the shameless Fugazi, we're not in a title race, guys. Just I like Maresca. But when he's proactive, but Tuchel has my again, I don't even disagree with you, Pels. I mean, Tuchel doesn't have my heart because no man can ever have my heart, pause. But the rest of that, I agree. Tuchel's Tuchel's he won me a Champions League, man. I've only got 2. So yeah, Tuchel's but right now Tuchel's not the same Tuchel, man. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, midlife crisis Tuchel is different, man. I said I think United win. I mean, I don't see that happening. I don't see them scoring. I don't even see them scoring, let alone winning.
If Man United win,
biggest plot twist in football.
Amorim needs that, by the way, because if he could beat one of Liverpool or Arsenal, then like he could skate through the rest of the bad performances. Because United fans will still hold on to that. Because that's what he needs, big games to guide him through the bad performances until the end of the season.
Yeah. So. He needs to, like, because he won against City. If he won against Liverpool or Arsenal, it'd be like, but he wins in the big games at the away stadiums, sort of thing. Like,
the Liverpool game is in the FA Cup. The Arsenal game is the FA Cup, right?
Yeah.
If you're a United fan, or Taz, you're actually in the chat. What is more important for you to win? Beating Liverpool or beating Arsenal in the FA Cup?
So I will never watch the sport kid if they do. Sport dies if that happens. Listen, like weirder things have happened. Liverpool don't really lose at Anfield that much. It's not impossible, but it's just I just can't see any chance of Man United even laying a glove on them within the game. Let alone what's it? Let alone even beating them in the first place. They're not even clinical when they have limited chances.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be it's a tough question. I'd go Liverpool probably because the league is too shit for us. So you'd rather beat Liverpool? Yeah, and then you'd open up the title. Well, Chelsea aren't beating Palace, but you'd open up the title race for Arsenal, and that'd make it. Yeah, so.
That would be chaotic, though. You see, no, we can't have that happen because you see how gassed Arsenal fans would be. Oh my god! If Man United beat Liverpool, Arsenal fans would. The shamelessness comes just it's never gone, but it will go ultra 9,000, like absolutely ridiculous. I don't mind Arsenal winning low key. Yeah, fuck that. Man said, you are in the loose league with Arsenal. Liverpool said. I mean, it kind of depends on the United fan. All United fans kind of like prioritize each rivalry a bit different, but yeah, for my own sake, nah, I don't think Arsenal winning the league's gonna happen anyway. But yeah, the fact that we're even considering Man United even laying a glove on Liverpool is interesting in itself. But again, as I said, weirder things have happened. But the difference between their attacks is just night and day. Like there is, like every attacker Liverpool have are capable of at least scoring a couple chances. Even Nunes at times, even though he's terrible. But Højlund, no. Like Garnacho, no. Diallo, maybe a moment of magic. But I don't know, man. That's a primary from the UK.
Depends what you mean by from. Am I born in the UK? No.
There you go. Shameless Taz is back. Chelsea need a Mudryk replacement. I'd say Garnacho because he's prem proven. Shameless Taz is back.
You know what's funny with the PR about Garnacho? Chelsea could probably sell him for like 60 million.
Yeah, Chelsea would sell him for big profit.
So in terms of money and flipping him,
to flip him, fucking hell.
Hey, listen, I don't mind certain signings. I've accepted the fact that certain signings we make is just to make money. Tosin is just to make money. Dewsbury Hall is just to make money. So it is what it is. But the thing is, you'd have Mudryk, you'd be stuck with Mudryk, and you wouldn't be able to get rid of him. So is it really worth getting rid of Garnacho?
Man United are the kind of team to buy Mudryk on a drug ban. Just saying. So there you go. But speaking of Liverpool, obviously Trent, the Trent to Real Madrid thing has been cooking each week. Like it's getting closer and closer to that Real Madrid move. Did you always think this was going to happen? Did you predict this was going to happen like beforehand? After seeing like Alisson, Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent all on like a year left, did you think at least a couple of them would leave?
I didn't think they'd all go. I would have thought they would have signed at least one by now. And it's interesting. I mean, it looks like it'll be Salah and Van Dijk possibly staying and Trent gone. it's funny because when Liverpool talk about being a family city, we don't abuse our own players, and all of a sudden now Trent's a snake. He's not a Liverpool legend. He'll never be above Gerrard. It's funny. Listen. I remember when you guys were sending abuse to Gerrard. That's the only reason why he didn't join Chelsea, Inter Milan, or Real Madrid. Listen, Danny Drinkwater has a Premier League and Gerrard doesn't. Whose fault is that? All I'm saying.
Friend, has family and everything.
He has the same amount. He has the same amount of Premier Leagues as Mark Noble.
Yeah, it's just a beat up Noble, mate. Beat up Noble.
He has the same. Hey, listen, even Declan Rice has a European trophy. So what's the difference between Declan Rice and Gerrard? I'll be right.
Hey, Mark Noble didn't slip. I'm just saying that. I'm joking. I don't.
Mark Noble would not have slipped in that moment. I'm just saying, man. I've never seen Mark Noble slip in his career. I'm saying.
Yeah, I've never seen him slip either. I've seen him try and fight a fan on the pitch with Gerrard. Would Gerrard do that to his own people?
Wait, Mark Noble, he must have a championship trophy.
No, playoff final. We didn't win the championship.
Oh. Is a playoff final trophy? Is that a real trophy?
No, not really. We don't count those. We don't count those. Like in that case, Palace has a couple trophies to their name, and boy, they can't count that. They can't even be shameless. They don't. They have fuck all.
Gerrard can't even count a prem, so he might as well get a playoff trophy.
Yeah, Taz is right. Spurs would. If there's any club that would count, it would be Spurs. They probably count a playoff trophy. They probably need to go championship just to win that. I hear it. But
would Spurs win championship?
No, probably not. They probably wouldn't handle Middlesbrough away, Millwall away, even Cardiff away.
Would they win the playoff final?
No. No, let's be right. The big day at Wembley. Big day at Wembley, sunny day at Wembley. Nah, man, they ain't winning that.
That's interesting. Which top 6 side would win the championship?
Only Chelsea and City.
Currently, as it stands. Oh. You don't think Liverpool would?
Oh, Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool. Liverpool, Chelsea and City. I think the other 3 would find a way to bottle it.
You don't think super duper mixed Arsenal side surely has to win the championship?
No. It's Arteta. He will find a way to bottle it. I can see him getting out-tacticked by fucking Michael Carrick. Oh, no. Fucking... What's in the championship right now? Oh, the fucking French Sunderland manager. I can't pronounce his name. Like Le Briggs or whatever his fucking name is. Like, Daniel Farker. They even get out-tacted by Daniel Farker. Yeah, championship teams can defend set pieces. Sure.
That is true.
That's true, you know, because they've all got like big shit houses as well.
Bro,
you saw the way Ipswich defended against them, yeah? That's how every championship team would do it.
Arsenal set piece technique would not work.
Yeah. Bro, they're not naive like that, man. They're not naive like that. Bro, Steve Bruce has just gone to Blackpool. I don't know if Blackpool are in League One, I think, but if they got promoted and Arsenal were there, Steve Bruce would out-tactic Mikel Arteta. Like, these Prem teams ain't winning the championship. Tottenham definitely wouldn't. Tottenham will find a way to finish 7th. Tottenham will find a way to finish outside the playoff places. They'll find a way.
You don't... Wait, so Tottenham wouldn't get promoted?
No.
You don't think?
Definitely not.
Okay. We'll get to... Well, the reason why I bring this up is a certain Big 6 club could get relegated, so we'll get to them eventually. But Arsenal, do you not think they even get a playoff?
Arsenal get playoff.
Or automatic promotion?
Arsenal get playoff.
And they win the playoff final.
Okay, maybe not win, but like maybe final, maybe you might win the first leg. leg.
Oh my god! So who would they be facing? Do you think?
Sunderland.
Hey.
Joe Bellingham on their head top.
If people follow Mike's on TikTok, his Sunderland, hey, crazy.
I saw you like that video.
Beat Chelsea in the Europa League final. You think I didn't see that? Masterclass. Hey, you've won the same amount of Europa Leagues as Lopetegui.
Yep, exactly. I'm better than Lopetegui, bro. If people know my Football Manager record, yeah, man, that's the one thing I'm good. One thing I'm good at. Shout out to Deck. Championship is long, hard season. They need a way bigger squad. How many would be able to keep their team should go to the championship also. But listen to the thing, yeah. Even if they kept all their players, like Arteta would find a way to not win that. Ange Postecoglou, you see that Tottenham team in the championship? You know, like how rough, unhinged, and like a head loss they have with like Romero, Sarr, Bissouma, Porro, all head loss merchants. Yeah, when the physicality comes up in the championship, when they're defending against these low blocks that hit them on the counter, putting the ball in the air and stuff. Yes, they play football now, most of them, but some of them put the ball in the air to test them out. Yeah, like them Bristol City aways, them Millwall aways. The amount of red cards that Tottenham team would get in a championship would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. You can think you can do all of that trying to pass through the midfield with your goalkeeper in the championship. Good fucking luck, bruv.
Oh yeah, Romero, high line. So Chelsea, City, Liverpool win it.
Yeah.
You think Arsenal would like lose in the playoff semi-final or final?
Yeah.
Spurs finish like 6th or 7th.
Yeah, they finish outside.
What happens to Man United? Rasmus Højlund in the championship.
Nah, man, he ain't surviving that. He ain't surviving that. I'm sorry. Rasmus Højlund is not cooking in the championship, man. You see, Rasmus Højlund would get pocketed by so many centre backs, like for the championship. Like Steve Cook is still there at QPR. He would pocket Rasmus Højlund. Like that man is 41 minimum. Joe Worrell was at Burnley. He'd pocket Rasmus Højlund. Like they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. So let's say Leeds bottle it again. Man United get relegated. Little Leeds, Man United game in the championship. I'm here for that. Here for that Friday night championship football. I'm all ears. I'm all ears for that. Yeah, Millwall on the way back as well. Like, listen, quick trip to the Den. Ewood Park in Blackburn. St Andrews if Birmingham get promoted. Loftus Road. Vicarage Road, Watford away.
Bro. It's scary.
You're not ready for this. I can't lie. If Man United, Man United aren't getting in the playoffs. They're not getting in the playoffs. You think Garnacho could handle an away day? Garnacho at Millwall. You think that lesbian can handle Millwall away?
Oh no, he get killed. Bro, you think Lissandro could handle that?
Hell no. Red card 3 minutes in.
What a hobbit. Hey, the way Onana is from corners, how many corners do you think, like Olympic corners, do you think Man United can concede in the championship?
At least 12.
Wow.
At least 12. You see
how many games? There's 42 games in the championship, and you think 12?
Maybe more than like 25. Like, because this is the thing, yeah. These championship teams have set piece coaches as well.
This is true.
And they're all better than Man United's. You see,
bro,
Man United
the championship is actually a slog to get out.
Yeah.
Man. Even just playing through the championship, like on FIFA or on Football Manager, bro, it takes forever to get through. But
forever.
It takes forever.
That's why the Sunderland save was so impressive, bro. Because I won the championship in my first season.
Yeah.
So there you go. Listen, think these people cannot handle Vicarage Road in the championship. Tom Cleverley back against Man United as a manager. Michael Carrick back against Man United as a manager. You can barely handle Ipswich away now. You're not going to be able to handle the tough championship teams on form. this is the thing. Sheffield United away, Chris Wilder in the Championship is different from Sheffield United away in the Premier League because their morale. That's why I don't want to face any of these Championship teams in the FA Cup away. We literally lost to Bristol City last season in the third round. Like, you are not handling like Bristol City away. Liam Manning would out tactic Amarim now with his players because his players believe in him. But this is what you got to get prepared for. You're not even with Brighton and Fulham and them, man. Like us. You're with West Ham and Tottenham and them, man. That's who you're with right now.
Hey, Plymouth.
Hey, is Plymouth are getting relegated. They ain't even meeting Plymouth. Their old bastard Rooney pretty much got them relegated, bro. 6 hours on the coach. Hey, you are not ready. You might say, oh, the away days are fun and all that. It's fun until you're losing 3-0 at the Riverside Stadium. Just saying. Hayden Hackney masterclass from Middlesbrough. Long day, man. But where could Man United? How low can Man United actually finish? Do you think?
I don't actually think. Okay, just like you know how I keep comparing it. Another Chelsea fan keep comparing it to Chelsea of 2 years ago, right? And the whole joke was, "Oh, race to 40 points, we could get relegated." The reason why it wasn't as worse than what it should be was the teams around us were also shit. So we would like lose games on the bounce, not move. We'd win, not move. We'd just stay. I think we were like 14th for the longest, and then we ended up finishing 12th or something. The thing with Man United though is the teams around them actually have a bit of quality. Ipswich just beat Chelsea, and yes, fine, Chelsea were poor, but Ipswich made us look poor. Ipswich, they lost 1-0 to Arsenal, but they were very good against Arsenal. Everton have taken draws from Arsenal, City, and Chelsea. Ipswich are only 7 points away from Man United. Man United's, I mean, to be fair, they play Arsenal in the FA Cup, but Man United's next game is against Liverpool. So I don't know who Ipswich play actually, but assuming Ipswich could win, like it's yes, will they get relegated? No, but you have to start picking up points. You can't just keep doing this. You have to start picking up points somewhere. And they play Southampton soon. Southampton are also on a relegation battle. That is literally a 6-pointer. Literally. That's not a joke. That's literally a 6-pointer. Southampton managed to beat Man United. Bro, this isn't funny. This actually is not funny.
No, you're sick if you're enjoying this United downfall, and I'm fucking ill as fuck, man.
It's actually not funny.
I'm on my deathbed.
It's actually not funny because
it's brilliant.
It's not funny because this could actually happen.
No, that's what makes it really funny.
I don't think it will, but I genuinely don't think they will get relegated because I think it's just so unfathomable. Just like with Chelsea. But then again, the saying is you're never too big to go down. So
Look at Leeds.
I was talking about Flawless, the last big team to get relegated, and it was Leeds. Bielsa's Leeds actually, and then West Ham and Newcastle.
Villa.
Like none of the and Villa. None of the like traditional top 16 have got relegated at least a century anyway. But then again, no one's got close to relegation. I remember Arsenal's Arteta team was in a relegation battle for like a couple of months, and then they got out of it. They beat Chelsea. Funny enough, Lampard Chelsea 3-1, and then they managed to go on a run.
I remember that. Yeah.
Chelsea 2 seasons ago, we just managed to get to 40 points. We got to 40 points by like I think March or April. So United, just get to 40 points and you'll be safe.
Yep. Like that's it. Road to 40. You got to focus on road to 40. Who's really like down for the relegation scrap in your team? Like who are you looking at? Who are you looking at, Man United fans? Like you're looking at Maguire because he's used to it. You're looking at that's it really. Everyone else, I don't know about anyone else. Martinez ain't built for that shit. Garnacho ain't. These Argentinians, man. All the tough hype, man. You ain't tough like that. You ain't tough like that. You ain't tough like that, man.
People think because they're from the favelas, they're South American, they think they're bad, man. They're not bad, man.
Yeah, Anthony ain't built like that. I don't care if you're Brazilian. You ain't built like that. Hoyland, you ain't built like that. Just an acne merchant. Like, it's Lenny Yoro. It's like the new signings like Lenny Yoro, Mazzarari built like that. I don't know. But even the existing players, Bruno Fernandes ain't built like that. That man will throw a strop as soon as you go 1-0 down. We've seen it before. I said, Maguire's looked like player of the season. That says about it all. The thing is, when Maguire's shining in your team, I would take a good hard look at it. I think the only people that are really built for it is like Maguire, maybe Johnny Evans, who's about 50. But at this point, can you even do worse than Johnny Evans? But like that's Liverpool, Man United for you. But obviously, we just briefly talked about Chelsea going away to Ipswich. But like from that game going into Crystal Palace away, obviously you kind of said that you're hinting that you're not confident.
Bro, I segue to Man United for a reason, man.
Okay, listen. Another like a tough away day to Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm.
You've already kind of hinted that you're not really that confident, but what do you make of the game going forward?
We're not beating Palace, and the meltdown from this fan base is going to be crazy. For the Ipswich preview, I said on Lewis's stream that like I said this as a joke, by the way. Mike in this hey yo.
Pause. Wow. Fam, that's a mad comment.
Hey.
Pause.
Crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
Mike, do I need to receive an order against you as well? Crazy.
Don't get me involved, bro. I'm in front of the bus. Shout out to Melon.
What am I trying to say? Yeah. No. I saw on Lewis's stream before the preview, I think for the Ipswich game or something, as a joke. W comment, yeah, okay. All right. I'm just anyway.
No, man, what the fuck?
I said on Lewis's stream for the preview for the Ipswich game that I said like, something like, you know, we're gonna lose to Ipswich. That'll just be, you know, that'll be chaos. Like, bring the flood. I said as a joke, and it actually happened. So this really is. If this is really our rough patch, hey, we're losing the Palace then. Great, let's go. We're losing the Palace.
How come you're losing to Palace?
I just think 1-0. Eze Dagger or Mateta or someone like that. Or Mark Guehi, he'll be something stupid like that.
Gay, like on your head top would be crazy from a corner.
Yeah, and they have Dean Henderson in goal. Dean Henderson is the type of goalkeeper to put in a masterclass against us as well.
Yeah,
he's a classic goalkeeper. They play with a back. Yep, they play with a back five, which Chelsea have struggled against that lately. Everton played a back. I think Everton played a back five against us. Brentford played a back five against us. We just about beat them. Fulham switched to a back five. Ipswich switched to a back five as well. So, yeah, we're losing 1-0.
Do you struggle to break down low blocks then?
Yeah. Yeah, and Palmer has been going ghost most of the season. Sancho, all he does is create. He doesn't want to score goals. Neto is better on the left wing than on the right. Madueke is a goal threat, to be fair, and he would have helped us these last few games against these low blocks. But he hasn't been playing because of whatever. I don't know, some disciplinary thing. And Cuckoo is shit. Get out of my club. Felix can leave as well. Get out of my club. Jackson needs help. He's been playing every game in the Prem. He needs a rest. He's burnt out. Enzo can't play in midfield without his bodyguards around him. There's something else I want to say, but I'll say bodyguards. Um, uh, if you know, you know, innit? Caicedo, he's gassed out. Lavia is injured. We're still waiting for him to come back. We don't have other midfield depth, which is annoying because we sent Leslie Ogwechoku out on loan, who could have actually played as our DM. And, you know, we kept Cassidy, who's shit. He's so shit. And Marshall rates this guy. He's so shit. Dewsbury Hall, he was only bought for pure profit, so I don't care. The Sassy, bro, he needs to stop playing football and go be a bouncer.
Yeah.
Tossin isn't necessarily that bad, but he's going to get sold. Again, he was only bought for the money, so it is what it is. Colwell, people only rate him because he's light skin and got a skin fade. He's not. He's not, bro. He's not good. He's not good.
You're not good at all, do you think?
Not in terms of where we actually want to get to. People are saying like he's this like John Terry, Rio, regen, and generational center back up and coming. He's not that. He's not that good. He's not.
No. Rio and Terry had ball playing ability and physicality. Levi Colwood does not have physicality at all.
Physicality. Oh my god. Physicality. Okay. There's another word I could probably say to replace that word, but that's also a pause, so I don't know. Physicality. Am I saying it wrong?
You're saying it right. You're saying it right. You're saying it right, fam.
Okay. Yeah, Rio and JT were not only. Actually, I lost what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say was actually. I'm having a mare, man. Stinker and hook.
Stinker and hooked. Yeah, stinker and hooked this age, man.
You know what? Sorry, set it up again. Say what you said. Set it up again.
Yeah, the Colwell doesn't have like. What did I even say? Like Ferdinand and Terry had the ball playing ability, and they had physicality.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Rio and Terry had physicality. Oh my god.
You're saying it right, fam.
I'm not okay. One final take. Okay, do it again. Say it again.
Rio Ferdinand and John Terry had ball playing ability and physicality.
Yeah, they could also read the game as well, which Cole can't really do. They also knew how to play an offside trap, which Cole definitely can't do. But you know, and Sanchez, let me not even speak on him. This guy's supposed to be better than Vicario, you know. That's what I've been told.
Definitely not.
So meant to be. It's not Sanchez's fault. It's the defense, by the way. Is what I get. It's what I'm being told. Well, Sanchez is the oldest guy in our squad. He's supposed to be one of our leaders. He's one of the oldest guys in our squad. The fact that we bought a third choice Brighton goalkeeper is horrific. I need them to rectify this in the summer, preferably in January. You get me a quality goalkeeper. Forget even competing for top four. Forget even competing for the league. Just in general, you need a quality. The fact, the only other team in the league that have a bad goal have a contention for the worst goalkeeper in this league is Ipswich. And they didn't play him against us. The saves that guy was making, I don't know what his name is. Let me look up his name. The saves that guy was making against us, he saved, I think, Palmer twice and Jackson and stuff, right?
Yeah,
if
Wilson.
That was Muric, Chelsea win the game like 4-2, 5-2. And we're not complaining about the performance. But because this guy was making worldie after worldie after worldie, now we have to listen to bullshit Chelsea fans talking about Maresca out. Sick of it. His name is Kristen Walton. Well done. Maybe we can buy you in January, man, because you're actually good.
He used to be at Brighton years ago.
All these quality Brighton goalkeepers, and we've signed the worst one. Crazy.
Just funny as well. Like Walton should have Like, I get replacing your goalkeeper going into a different league, but Christian Wilson like got them promoted. So sometimes just going for your trust sort of thing. They went with Muric and he's dog shit. He's so shit. But Wilson keeps it simple. Decent keeper. With decent in the championship. And its modern day style is almost none of today's centre backs are playing like Ferdinand, Terry Puyol, Cannavaro, etc. They don't have all the balance. They don't have all the attributes. They just have the ball playing ability and are not physically imposing enough. As you said before, like you're missing Wesley Fofana to almost like make up for what Colwell doesn't have, and also like the leadership angle as well. He's actually decent at reading the game.
You mean having a brain?
You don't like Colwell, do you? I hear it. He's a mid-table centre back, in it. Just a mid-table centre back.
I told people this when he was at Huddersfield because I watched him. I watched the back because that was during the 22-23 season when Chelsea were shit.
Yeah.
So in the second half of the season, I just started watching other types of football. I was watching Italian league. I was watching the back end of the Championship, and I was watching Huddersfield. He didn't impress me that much. He played left side in a 3 and left
he did.
back.
Yeah.
Brighton, he played left side in a 3 and that's left back. So it surprises me that under Poch, and yes, Poch is a terrorist, but under Poch, listen, Satan is Poch's greatest soldier. But the fact that Colwell couldn't play left back when you've been playing left back 2 seasons prior showed me he is not that good.
To be fair, Bryson, he didn't that much because Estupinian had that season where he had that mad season where he was playing left back. He was playing, he's still in the back forward, left centre back. To be fair, but still,
he also played left in the 3.
But also at Huddersfield, he did play left in the 3. That's the same areas you get into, isn't it? So if you get dragged out wide, a centre back, I'm sorry, I hate this. Centre back should be able to like get dragged out wide and hold
wide channels.
Yeah, you should be
centre back. Centre backs are meant to be failed fullbacks, no?
Yeah. Failed fullbacks and failed midfielders.
And also, you're left-footed, so at some point you must have played left back, whether in your professional career or in the academy, and you can't play in wide channels. Colwell has got a wonderful ping on his left foot, but the thing he does that annoys me, the guy will, and I've seen so many clips of it, people gas it up. He'll sit on the halfway line and stretch his arms out like that, standing on the ball for 10 minutes.
I hate that shit.
What to invite pressure onto you, but yet you can't defend properly. No, get rid. You need at least 2 centre backs to come in, a goalkeeper, a backup striker, or a competition, or someone to overtake Jackson. One of the two. We'll talk. Obviously, our wingers is what it is, but people rate them in it. So
obviously, I know like you was always calm about the whole title race thing anyway, and like we've discussed this many times before. But like you've obviously gone like 3 games without a win. Was you worried? Are you worried about that? Like the fact that you've gone 3 games without a win? Is Maresca making the same mistakes in each game that's leading onto this, or was every game different?
The lineups haven't been that good. Which again, the lineups at times at the start of the season also weren't that good either. But what Maresca would do is would find it the change, and he would change it at halftime. There were quite a few games in the first half of the season where we would start poorly, but he would make a tweak at halftime, and then within the first 5-10 minutes we'd score. Or he would take someone off at halftime, or he would take someone off in the 60th minute. He would make early changes and take what's the word? He'd be proactive. But now it's like he's being so reactive. He's making subs very, very late. And then he's bringing on Nkuku to play as a striker. Someone you have said he's not a striker, he's a 10. And yet you're so playing him as a striker. It's annoying. You have Mark Yu on the bench who just scored a hat-trick a couple of weeks ago in the Conference League. And fine, it is Conference League. But the style of the profile of striker that Mark Yu is would actually suit playing against a low block of an Everton, a Fulham, an Ipswich, and you don't use him. You take off Jackson to bring off Nkuku, who doesn't want to move, he doesn't want to press, he doesn't want to chase, he doesn't want to do anything. it's annoying. It's so annoying. And what's annoying, and the thing is, like, Maresca was doing the right things. So now you're making some wrong decisions, substitution wise. It's weird. You played the sassy against Ipswich when you have 3 right backs on the bench. Reece, fine. I don't expect him to start. I'm even surprised he was even in the squad. Gusto, he's been stinking up lately. So show the faith in Josh Achingpong that you've been saying that you rate him and we're trying to get him to sign a new contract. Well, the show of faith would be after 2 very, very good performances in the Europa League. Just put him against Ipswich. And you know what? Even if we still lose, no one's going to have a go at my Ashington. Even me, someone who doesn't like the academy, I'm not going to attack Ashington. So you have nothing to lose. Like, I don't know. It's frustrating, man. Maybe he thought that we'd still beat Ipswich anyway. Then he could bring on Achingpong towards the end of the game for like the sympathy minutes, but it's just not.
Yeah. Ipswich would have been a perfect game to bring in someone like Achingpong as well.
Mm-hmm. Perfect game. Maresca's sabotaging us, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's annoying. Hopefully he fixes it up. Hopefully Lavia can stay fit, so Enzo can have his bodyguard in midfield. Hopefully Gusto stops being ass, or Fafana comes back, so we don't have to see the sassy play again. It's annoying because Cucurella is best when he inverts into the midfield. He can play in the back 3, and he does well in the back 3, but he's best when he inverts in the midfield. But we can't have Cucurella be the one inverting because Colwell can't play the left of a back 3. So it has to be Cucurella playing there. So we have to invert the right back. But our right back in Gusto can't invert. Even when Reece James is fit, he also can't invert because he has no legs.
Yeah.
So the squad.
The squad wasn't as good as people painted it out to be.
And I said it, bro. People casting it up. We have 2 squads. We have 2 squads because we're in the Conference League.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, there's a difference between saying the squad was good because, as you said, Conference League, it's good for Maresca's first season and the rebuild, taking over from Poch's season and all that, but it's not like guaranteed top 4 squad. Like, you're in the top. Like, I think you'll get top 4, but I'm saying it's not a guaranteed top 4 squad. It's not a title challenging squad.
It's bro. The only reason we're really getting top 4 is because how ass Arsenal and City have been.
Yeah,
and well, Spurs as well, and Newcastle at the start of the season. We've done enough ground the first half where we should still get top 4, unless we completely capitulate and do a like 2-14 like Man City. We'll be fine. We'll still get top 4. I'm not worried about that. We'll finish like 3rd, maybe, or 4th. But for next season, there's work that has to be done. We need a goalkeeper. We need at least 1 centre back, maybe 2. Santos needs to stay in the squad, which he will be. Leslie also needs to stay because Santos is not a defensive midfielder. People will find that out next season. He's a box-to-box. He's an 8. He's not a defensive midfielder. We need another goal-scoring winger because Sancho can't do that. Neto can't do that. And Madueke can, but he's not like amazing at it. We need another striker. Well, Esteval is actually coming back, to be fair, but again, he's a kid coming from the Brazilian league. He's probably going to go through the same thing Vinny did, where it's going to take a season or 2. Possibly need another 10, maybe. Yeah, there's still work that has to be done to the squad, which is why I'm not like, because I know, so I'm not angry or anything. Yes, things annoy me, but I'm more annoyed with my fan base than anything else.
Yeah, for like put them on a pedestal sort of thing, and then berating them when they fall below their quick expectations. I hear it.
It's funny how just winning games can gas people up, because people were saying the squad wasn't good enough, that we'd be mid-table, that we have no experiences. It wasn't Poch's fault. He was doing his best. But why doesn't that all apply for Maresca now?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Well, from one London team going away to another London team going away. Arsenal go to Brighton after winning at Brentford. 5:30 kickoff. Brighton had a good start to the season. Kind of fallen off a little bit, but I don't really know what people expected, to be completely honest. But with Arsenal, they kind of just are getting a job done. Maybe not pretty, but they've never done it that way. To be honest, since the first season they were winning, they were competing for the title. Brighton are currently 10th above Tottenham, 3 points above Tottenham. Arsenal are currently second, obviously with the game ahead against Liverpool, 6 points behind. So it could be a tough game, but I do feel like Arsenal will still go over the line because Brighton play open. I feel like playing open against that Arsenal team, even with or without Saka, it's just not a good idea. Even though
Arsenal will be fine.
Yeah.
They'll win the game. I mean, Chelsea beat Brentford or Brighton, sorry, 5-2, and we don't control games. What Arsenal will do is they'll just control the games completely. And they'll win.
Yeah,
it's not a problem.
Yeah, I agree. Like, especially with, for example, I know people like, I know Alfie was frustrated about the Brentford game as well. And Alfie's been frustrated about the season, but even with Brentford trying to give Arsenal the ball, them sitting back defensively, they only have like 3 recognized defenders. Like they've been playing a left wing at left back the whole season. Brentford, they're not exactly hard to beat. They've never been hard to beat. Yeah, Lewis Potter.
Is he not a
left
wing
winger?
back?
No, he can play wing back secondary, but that's the reason why he plays left back. It's because he can play wing back. But they play position based football now, so they just put their fullbacks high as wing backs off the ball anyway. I mean on the ball, sorry. So they very much attack as a 3 anyway. Like Yanelt drops into the 3, and they just attack like that. And Rozzaleff isn't good. Like Rozzaleff hasn't been good for Brentford for time. To be fair, that Aaron Hickey's the starting right back, and he's been injured for time.
Because Hickey's injured. Rico Lewis is injured.
Henry.
Sorry?
Rico Henry.
Henry, yes.
Rico Henry's been injured for a year. For a year now.
What happened?
Man, I can't remember what injury it was, but he got injured at Newcastle away last season. And he hasn't been back. It was like mid-season last season, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the injury was. I don't know whether it was a knee injury. And he was one of their best players since they've been back in the Prem. So that's been a big blow. Like whether he plays in a 3 or 4, he's really good. I've always rated him because I've watched the Championship as well. But like even with Brentford giving them the ball, they weren't exactly hard to beat.
ACL.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he had an ACL injury, and then he had a setback. Yeah, he was supposed to actually be back for this season, and then he got injured in he had some sort of a setback. He was supposed to play in a friendly against QPR in preseason, but he had some sort of a setback. So yeah, that's why he's still out.
It's peak, but yeah, Arsenal got the job done regardless. Because listen, everyone, look, I don't use injuries as an excuse. Everyone, I'm just saying, like, I use the argument because Arsenal fans, when they use injuries as an excuse, he came up against the Brentford side, has been playing the left winger at left back all this time. You just got the job done. Well done. Forget the job done. Don't use injuries as excuses.
Sorry, keep talking.
But going to Brighton, they'll, as you said, they'll get dropped over the line and stuff. I don't know. What are you cooking up? What are you cooking up?
Max, don't ruin it, bro. Keep talking.
No, but I was just going to say, Arsenal will get over the line, I think. Brighton away isn't one of them, like, I know they've only lost that once or twice at their ground, but it isn't one of them away days where I'm like, oh, it's a tough away day at Brighton and stuff like that. Like, maybe for West Ham, but not for, like, the general team. I know they beat City, but City have been awful, and it was on the run when they were losing bare games, and they're pretty much still on that run now up until the Leicester game. So Brighton ain't really a tough away day like that. Like, you never know what you're going to get with Brighton. Either they'll put up a stink fest or pull off a masterclass. But as we said, I think Arsenal will get over the line to do with that. But I mean, this one's a tougher game actually. Tottenham got Newcastle at home. Early kickoff, and what's funny? We're going into the season now where we're playing the second half of the games, so everyone's played each other now, apart from Liverpool and Everton, the game that got postponed. But the reverse fixture of this, Tottenham dominated Newcastle, and then they got hit on transition once or twice. Isak ran it for a goal. They had fit centre backs, by the way. Romero and Van der Ven were fit, and Isak ran through, and Murphy, Gordon are doing what they do, and then they win, but based on just a couple of transitions because Tottenham can't finish their chances because their attackers are shit. But they're playing Newcastle at home now. I don't know. I don't know how to call this because they drew against Wolves. I think they lost. Yeah, they lost against Forest before that, and I think they lost the previous game before that as well. I think that was the Liverpool game. So they haven't won in the last 3. There could be more, but I'm not too sure. With Newcastle, surprisingly, they're 5th. I think they're 5th, and Eddie Howe has come under a lot of criticism, especially at the start of the season, because even when they were winning, weren't playing well. So it's kind of coming that they were going to lose a game, and one of their bad performances was going to result in a loss, and a really bad one, and then they lost to Fulham. But 9 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses. That's actually really good with the squad that they have for a team that didn't invest, for a team that should have invested but couldn't because of PSR and all that. But they're doing well right now. I don't know how long they can keep this up for. Pause. But it's tough with the league because from second onwards, not second
Jesus
onwards,
Christ, man.
What? For fuck's sake. From third onwards it's quite tough to some points. It's quite tough in terms of points. It's Forest are on 37 points, Brighton on 27, and that's from second, third to 10th. There's a lot of points to be had there. Can we share screen?
Yes. Hold on. Yes. You're talking about Arsenal and injuries, right?
Oh, so this was the clip you were talking about.
Yeah. Big up Cam for this. It's already started. Excuses FC. I swear down. Egal. Remember when Egal said, by the way, start of the season, that if Liverpool win the league or finish above Arsenal, that Arteta has to go.
Yeah.
No excuses. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Good. Just good. Glad that we all, I didn't imagine it. Okay. I'm not making it up.
Opinion changes. I was saying that.
No, hear that, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Opinion changes. I was saying that Arteta job should be in question if Liverpool go on to win this league ahead of Arsenal, and I no longer think that for many reasons. One, some unprecedented circumstances like injuries. You can't control Bukayo Saka and Odegaard getting injured, 2 key players. Number one. Number 2, I think we've had unlucky situations throughout the season, and I'm not going to put it all on him. We are still relatively doing well. We are still in the mix, 6 points behind Liverpool, with all the injuries that we've had in our back line, plus two of our star players missing games. And at this point on, if we don't go on to win the league, I'm looking at Arteta's whole season and not just solely the league to judge him. So we'll reevaluate him at the end of the season. But that whole statement where I said, if Liverpool finish above us, Arteta should be sacked, that's going to go in the bin. Opinion changes. I was saying that Arteta should be...
Bruv. Wait, before we get into anything, shout out to Flawless and Sarcasm City TV for the raid, people. Thank you for the raid, Flawless, as always. And yeah, it got stinker, bro. It got stinker. But make sure to like the video as you're coming in, people. Make sure to subscribe because, we're just discussing the Premier League. And this is the thing with Arsenal, yeah? You can't do all of this. You can't do all of this because De Bruyne's been playing with an injury and still playing with an injury now. He's been playing with an injury for about 18 months. Rodri is injured out for the season. Liverpool didn't invest. They didn't invest into their first 11. Chiesa doesn't play. Mamadashvili is going next season. There is no excuses.
I was on Tony's channel 2 days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. It's hard to know. Speaking with Tony, and he was talking about Liverpool. Look at what they did. He's talking about they bought Chiesa, and he hasn't seen minutes. What has Slot done with Chiesa? And I was just thinking, bro. Arsenal fans, I didn't know they actually had some sort of knowing Arsenal fans is probably one-sided, but like, why do they not like Liverpool? Because they spent this whole Arteta era talking about, oh, don't let Arteta win a Prem and take over Klopp's legacy. Don't let that happen. Like,
Yeah,
and,
bro.
yeah.
It sounds like jealousy to me. It sounds like jealousy. Like Liverpool just get the job done more than Arsenal do, whether it's the league or the league lately, or the Champions League, or just trophies in general. Think about it. When Arsenal in the Champions League, they don't ever have the know-how to get it done. Even if you're an inexperienced Liverpool team, when Klopp first got in there, he still got into a final because he's an experienced manager. To get an inexperienced, like in terms of the know-how, the back end of the season, trying to get into the Champions League final there. Arsenal never done that. When it's time to be serious for the league, to capitalise on City's pain, who's there? Liverpool, not Arsenal. Don't go and get injuries. Go at your club for the transfer window.
Mm-hmm.
Your club should at least be linked to, like, strongly linked by good sources to players by now. They're not.
Oh. Speaking of, bro, I like too many things, man. How can I find it?
That's high thoughts on Trossard. Calls for him to start, then disappoints. He's just a super sub-type player. He's not the. For me, Trossard doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit what Arteta's trying to do. Anyway, he's not explosive, or doesn't really go down the line well. He's good with both feet, but it's more when players are tired he can make an effect. But when it comes to just the game in general, doesn't really do anything from the start. But you don't really have much choice.
Arsenal.
Mm.
Yeah, backstage or the thing. Yeah. Can you guys see it, or should I bigger screen?
No, you can see it.
Cool. Breaking news: Arsenal are very close to agreeing personal terms. New signing. However, the hard part is negotiating. Oh, what? The hard part is going to be getting the player out of his club in January. The name is currently unknown.
I was not expecting that voice. What the fuck?
That's how they sound, bro. So Arsenal are going to sign the player in January, but we don't know who the player is. Big deal. What is that? It's Rashford, bro.
If it is true, it's Rashford. Remember the mystery German in the summer?
The what?
Do you remember when they were like, one of the IT case was like, Arsenal were interested in a mystery German player, and their fan base made it out like they were interested in Musiala.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Musiala. Allah.
Bro, this is the exact same thing. Why is it always the ITKs that just come up with these fake headlines and just nothing happens?
Because it's easy.
Easy job, isn't it? Well, easy Twitter job.
Yeah, because you guys, Arsenal fans, you guys will follow anything. You guys will believe anything.
Fair. We need Liverpool to fuck up, or it's going to be a long summer. I mean, you just need to buy someone in January. My team is a joke. My manager's a bug. Shout out to Tunsey. It's Kubo. Bro, even then, if they got Kubo, like, what does that solve?
I mean, Kubo can play right wing, so fairs, but
he won't play.
He would now.
It would last like 6 months though. Like, as soon as Saka comes back, then what? Arteta's going to rush Saka back, and then Kubo will be benched first game back.
Yeah, Kubo can also play false 9, I think.
So it's one of them guys who's not quite a striker, but can fill in. Do you know what? That's a perfect Arsenal signing. That's a perfect Arsenal signing.
So it actually is.
Skelly better than Ben White. I think both play different sides, but probably not. Skelly's just arrived, but Skelly's a good player though. Good player. Probably should start over Calafiori because he hasn't really impressed so far. And you also signed a centre back to defend it. Again, another man who can't defend in wide areas, who's meant to somewhat play at left back and all that nonsense. Same with Martinez. A lot of these frauds. It better not be Rashford. I will lose my shit. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But I don't think it. Yeah, as Wayne said here, I don't think it is anyone. So I think it's open time. the fuck, Nick? What the fuck, bro? Aston Villa made improved off of Borussia Dortmund striker Daniel Marlin as Unai Emery looks to land the first big money deal of January transfer window. I mean, and that's the first saga of the transfer window. But back to Newcastle Tottenham. What's your thoughts on that game?
Where's that game going to be?
At Tottenham.
5 or 4-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, I think Newcastle will win. I'm gonna say 3-1. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1. Think I think Arsenal get Kudus in January? No. The release clause comes back in the summer. 85 million. So if you want him, then you're gonna have to wait till the summer because otherwise you're gonna have to pay over that to even entertain any form of offer. And we've got Bowen injured.
If Kudus even was available, why would he go to Arsenal over, say, City?
Yeah.
Or Liverpool or Chelsea?
I don't know. It also, again, Arsenal aren't going to sign another winger. They should, they won't. Because when Saka's back, they are not going to play. Like, even when Sterling was fit, he didn't play. Even when Reece Nelson was here, he was the fourth choice. He didn't play. When Wanyeri was there and Odegaard was injured, he didn't play. Arteta doesn't make logical decisions. So whatever you think is logical for Arsenal to do, Arteta's doing the opposite.
He doesn't make logical decisions.
He doesn't. Check out striker Body at Palmer. B still young looks. I don't know. I don't know what you were trying to say.
Hold on. Did you think you got caught out there? Is that why you stopped?
Yes. Because the wink face, fam, it threw me off. Still young lots to learn. It just sounds a bit dodgy, fam.
Yeah, no, there is a striker called Ange Johan Bonny. He's French. Actually, by the sound of that name, probably he might be from Ivory Coast.
Not related to Wilfred. Just different name.
No. No relation to Wilfred.
That threw me off. Oh, Newcastle owners bad at something that should find
Yeah.
out. No, as you said in PSR, bruv.
I was right. He is of Ivorian descent. Yeah. He's a center forward.
Oh, fair. I mean, I don't watch Palmer, so I wouldn't know how good he is. Has Mickey van der Ven and Romero returned? I don't think so. So they're probably still playing Archie Gray and Dragus at centre back. So that could be a long day against Isak. Sorry, the shit body's good. Bruv. And you just threw me off, bruv. You just threw me off, Paul. So we were still buying players, though, is because their owners are from. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Newcastle, but they had PSR issues in the summer, so I'm assuming they should do something in January now. But your owners are still more proactive than theirs, to be fair. All right. Next game. Villa Leicester. Villa at home, Leicester away.
Leicester are playing better than they did under the other guy. But they're still not winning games. Yeah, they're still not winning games. Villa are going to be without Duran. Watkins hasn't looked the best this season.
Nope.
But you'd like to think Villa still have enough and will get over the line.
Yeah, I agree. Van Nistelrooy's got them more defensively organised, but the problem is they've still got shit defenders. Like Vestergaard and Conor Cody said about pairing is not good. It's not good. Oh yeah, Morgan Rogers is suspended. Fuck. He's been top this season. Like in terms of goal contributions, performances, been brilliant. He's been brilliant. So that would be a blow for them. But
no Rodgers.
yeah, no, Rodgers is mad, but maybe a draw. Can Leicester maybe sneak a draw?
It's Kane or not Kane? Kane. Vardy. I've been saying all season that Vardy's going to have some sort of a dagger in the game, and it hasn't happened yet.
No. To be fair, he got the assist right at the end against Brighton. The assist for Bobby Dickodova-Reid when they came back from 2-0 down, scored 2 right at the end.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting. I want like a vintage Vardy, like big game shit house goal.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened. It should have happened opening day against Spurs, to be fair.
Yeah, it should have. To be fair, I love that. Vardy's class, man. I love shithousery. I love all of that. Like him, pointing to the Premier League badge as he went off. I love that shit, man. We need characters. That's why I love what Quadwo did against Portsmouth, man.
I love Vardy, man.
That's why I love what. Did you see the Quadwo Bar, the Watford player? Did you see what he did against Portsmouth?
No, what did he do?
Basically, the Portsmouth fans were berating him all game. Yeah, Watford beat Portsmouth, so he went up to the Portsmouth fan and did the "Take the L" Fortnite dance.
Oh, I saw that celebration. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. After the game, that's class, man. I love that. I love that shit, man. Nice. After you get berated by the game, you just go up to their fans and do that. That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Yeah, I think
you need that. You need that, man.
I think because Morgan Rogers is their main source of creativity. Tielemans is creative. Don't get me wrong. McGinn can drive with the ball and stuff like that. But in terms of out and out number 10s that Villa have, I'm trying to think. Unless Buendia could go back to 2 years ago, Buendia, 3 years ago, Buendia. Then I don't know, but I think maybe Leicester can get a draw, just because of the Rogers suspension and the Red suspension put together. Maybe squeeze a draw. Maybe a little Mavadini goal, because Mavadini's good, man. He deserves to play week in, week out. I don't know why he keeps getting benched, because every time he's played, he's shown signs.
I rate Mavadini, but we've got our wingers. So, but yeah, I'll agree. I'll say draw, because I know that Morgan Rogers is also out. Him, no Duran, Watkins hasn't been good. Yeah, could be a draw. Yeah. Actually, I just want to quickly look at the table. Leicester are
18th, I think.
Yeah, 14 points. They are 8 points below Man United. I need a Leicester win.
Sorry, Villa fan. I need a Leicester win, fam. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, man.
That'll be 17 points. That'll be 5 points. Wow. Yeah, I need a Leicester win.
Van Nistelrooy 5 points behind Amorim.
Hey, Villa, relax, man. You're in the Champions League already, man. Don't be selfish. Relax.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, I sacrificed a title race for this, so you sacrifice yours as well. Relax, man.
Is Rogers a shout for team of the season? Joy to watch play. Do you know what I did in my team of the season so far? I played with 2 number 10 just so I can include Morgan Rogers and Palmer, because there's not many wingers that have shone this season. Not many. So I just had to put 2 number 10s in. He's a shout, man. Like,
I think
Palmer was playing, it would be him.
I think we should do a halfway mark team of the season.
We could do that. We could
maybe like next week or something.
Yeah, like next week we'll do that.
Me, Alfie, Kaz.
Yeah.
So like there's enough of us, so we're not biased on our own clubs and stuff.
All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
But I mean, Palmer for team of the season. He has. I can hear the argument for people who say Palmer shouldn't be in it. I can agree with that, I guess.
Yeah, I've been saying Rogers all season. I can't lie, because this guy's been very consistent. Not gonna lie.
When I saw the way he moved to Partey and Declan Rice, oh my god,
bro, he dropped both of them together, bro. It's ridiculous. The thing is, I've always rated this guy because obviously, like, people started looking at him when he played you lot, but it's just like for Middlesbrough on the left. But just in the Championship majority, if you watch the Championship, you knew this guy was going to be a Prem player soon. I think even Carrick and Middlesbrough knew they had to prepare without him. It's
bro,
still unfortunate for Middlesbrough because they always lose their best players, man.
We played them in a semi-final last year. He played in the second leg as a striker because they had so many injuries, and he played well against us.
Yeah,
he played well.
He can play across the front three and just in behind as well. He's brilliant, man. So Jaden Philogene. The thing is, they're looking to loan him out if they get Daniel Marlin in, which fair enough. We'll be shit until our new signings come in. We ain't winning that anyways. Hey, listen, cheeky little draw and win from Van Nistelrooy. Parma's been followed by his club supporters after a loss or draw. Isn't a good look. What do you mean? Parma been followed by his club supporters after a loss or a draw. Isn't a good look.
I just tell Palmer to stop going goals.
All right, Bournemouth Everton. Bournemouth at home.
2-0 Everton.
Fair. I think 0-0, just because Bournemouth sometimes have them games where they don't finish their chances. Everton don't really concede, apart from the Forest game. That was kind of an anomaly. Forest are doing really well this season. Man City, West Ham.
Lopetegui, you must, man.
Listen, you must. You must beat City away.
Lopetegui, you must, man.
Listen, you must beat City
away. No Bowen, you've got no source of goals.
Mm.
You guys will get chances, to be fair,
No.
playing on a counter.
No.
What do you mean, no?
We don't counter anymore, bruv. We haven't countered for 3 years.
So
we haven't been good on the counter for 3 years, I promise you.
So how do you play?
We don't.
How do you score goals?
Luck, fam. But I've got to stress this out to you, yeah? On the same time you're playing Fulham, we scraped over the line against Southampton because of a long diagonal ball coming back from a set piece, a flick on by Fulcrook, and a poacher's effort by Bowen. We scraped over the line against Southampton. We didn't look like scoring apart from that. The only other time we looked like scoring, at the very start of the game, Soler had a sitter and it hit the bar. That was it. That was the only times we looked like scoring against Southampton. How bad City are? Forget all of that. Counter hype. There is no counter. He's not even going to play Somerville.
But do you think it won't be a bloodbath though? Someone put 6. Villa fan said 6-0. It won't be that.
It'll be close. We literally lost 5-0 to Liverpool. I don't care how bad City are. We got Mavropanos at the back.
West Ham fans were, just from, I guess, what I've seen, but maybe it was Arsenal fans, I don't know. But Mavropanos was being raved about a season or two ago.
Last season, he showed glimpses, but he still had bozo moments. I was like, he's a good squad player. What he is, he's good. If he doesn't start for a few games and goes in for let's say Taniba had a suspension, he goes in, he'll have a good game. If he's playing week in, week out, terrible player. Just one of them. So that's Mavropanos for you. But I think Mavropanos against Haaland, yeah, that should be funny. Should be funny to watch. 1-0 West Ham for Lopetegui to stay for 10 more matches. Thanks, Dave. Man City 3-0. Suhan said Suchek header. I don't think Suchek's going to even get a chance to even get a header in this game. I'll be real with you. Good to hear West Ham's Mikel Antonio's doing better. Yeah. Finally, Mikel Antonio's back home stuff as well. So it's good to see him recovering as well. Mavro's pants. Oh, for sure. But yeah, 5-0 again, probably. That's a 5-0 again, I'd say. We ain't getting a shot, bruv. I'll be surprised if we shoot.
Yeah, I guess it has to be 4-0 Man City. But it's cool. We can listen. Lopetegui was supposed to keep his job, man. It's not his fault.
Yeah, moving on. Southampton, Brentford.
Mike doesn't like it.
No, I can't be asked for this. I can't be asked.
Actually, you know what? I should stop doing this because if this was Poch last year, I'd be annoyed. So I'll stop asking.
It's fine, bro. Southampton, Brentford.
Oh yeah, so 3-1 Brentford.
Yeah, I think 2-0 Brentford. I think Southampton can't score in a Brentford unless it's Dibbling. So yeah. They were too reliant on somebody who's 18, 19 years old. I said 1-0 Southampton. Dave's a troll though. Fulham.
What you're saying that because he put your face.
No,
Poch.
David. You don't. I don't think you've seen Dave much before. Dave changes his profile picture to everyone. This was the same guy who changed it to Melon when he was drunk and stuff like this. This guy's a proper troll. But I don't know why I'm the fuck that screenshot from. It's just me talking. I don't understand.
When is this from?
This is from the stream from an hour ago, like 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, because of your internet. Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I said, don't get why Ben Johnson was sold by West. He wasn't sold. He was let go on a free, and he's dog shit. One of the worst players in the league by far. That's why he's gone, mate. That's why he can't start for Ipswich.
I don't get why he was sold.
He wasn't even sold. Man said justice for Opa. See, Dave is a troll. Shout out for the fun. Omar needs justice for himself, man. But speaking of Ben Johnson at Ipswich, Fulham Ipswich.
That is. I actually don't know.
I think a draw,
Fulham
you know,
won.
like 2-2 draw.
You think 2-2
Don't know why.
draw?
Yeah, I just think it'll be one of them games where it might be a bit open.
Well, who did they play? Oh, they drew at Bournemouth as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ipswich actually just beat Chelsea. They're on a high. Yeah. Draw actually is probably a good shout. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. Last game, Wolves Nottingham Forest, Monday Night Football, Molineux Stadium. Again, I think 2-2 draw. It's one of them games. It's one of them games where it's either going to be really, really good or really, really shit. Like, it could be end to end, or it just could be like one of the ones where both teams are just passing sideways. Just like, I kind of wish I didn't watch this.
I have Wolves winning.
Just carried on the streak.
Yeah, because they're just on a good run of form right now.
Credit to Forest, they're having a very good season. Ben Johnson, uncle, played for Man United. But I forgot. Paul Parker. Yeah, Paul Parker, his uncle.
Oh, I read that. So, Ben Johnson, uncle. I read that as Uncle Ben. Those who know comics and Spider-Man, I read that as Uncle Ben played for Man United.
I like Uncle Ben. I think about Uncle Ben's rest. This is 2-0 Forest.
Cunha.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I forgot Cunha suspended because he manhandled the Ipswich coach.
How long is the suspension for?
It's only 2 games, so one of them's FA Cup game.
Yeah. Yeah, no Cunha to 1-0 Forest.
Fair. They are so reliant on Cunha. I mean, obviously teams want him in January, but they ain't getting him in January either. They're in a relegation battle.
Do you think he's actually this good, or is it just like a purple patch?
No, he's actually always been like this good, because like he won't get like goals he won't get like 20 goals or anything, but he could be a useful player. Like I think he'd fit Man United really well. That's one of like the 10s playing just behind because he's used to this formation anyway. He's really good in those sort of areas. I just think he'd be good for a top 6 club. He'd be good for anyone challenging for Europe, in my opinion. But I don't think he's what people think he is. Where like he does have the moments of magic where he can take long shots and finish from outside the box and stuff. But he's not clinical. It's not clinical. But he links up really well with players. He'd suit Man United really well. He should be one of Amarim's first signings in the summer, if he makes the summer. But then again, Cunha might not want to play away at the Den. So you never know. Cunha or Morgan Gibbs play.
Do you know how gassed up teams will be just to be? Newcastle beat United, right? And then they tweeted out. Why even was their tweet? I'll find it. It said something about United.
Oh, there's only one United or some shit.
Yeah. Do you know how many teams will do that in the Championship?
There's so many, bro. It'll be everyone's cup final. Do you know it's like that when Leeds are there? Because there's so many like teams around there that hate Leeds anyway. Everyone ups their game for Leeds. So it's going to be 10 times worse with Manchester United.
Yeah. And like, bro, you're gonna have like Flawless, Saeed, Rance, United Stand, all Championship watch.
Even the Korean guy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
They're gonna have to like, bro, playing Coventry, Lampard's Coventry. You've got Middlesbrough's has Carrick. Rooney, to be fair, could actually get sacked, but
Rooney is sacked, fam.
Oh, he's already gone. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went, bro.
Hold that then. But yeah, bro, it will get peak. It will get peak, bro. Oxford United tweeting out there's only one United. Oh my god. Oh my god. And even let me even say who's in League One? Who could come up?
Birmingham, maybe? Bardsley? I don't know. I don't really know who's top of League One right now.
Oh, you said Barnsley. Let me.
So Cleverly Watford as well. Yeah, Cleverly is at Watford.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, but you got Wickham, Birmingham, Wrexham. I need that.
Hey, little Wrexham documentary cameo as well from the Championship. You know they're gonna do a documentary.
If Wrexham beat Man United, bro, you know Ryan Reynolds will make that. Will use that joke. You know he will. Deadpool. Oh my god, I'll be there. Deadpool.
That's it, guys. What player can I sell you from Man United? Rashford could follow you. I'll take Mainu.
I'll take Ahmad. Chelsea need a right winger. I think Ahmad.
Fair. I'll take Mazzarari as competition with Wan-Bissaka, and you guys can have Sufel.
We need Mazzarari can play in our back three.
Yeah, there you go. We'll take all your best play, all the players that are actually good. You see the rest of them? Yeah, you can keep them. They'll be good though for Bardsley away, Wrexham away, Wickham away, Middlesbrough away, Blackburn away. John Eustace at Blackburn. Yeah, long day, man.
Garnacho against that Huddersfield low block. Long day.
Don't joke with that one.
Garnacho wearing the number 7. The Championship. Oh my god. I don't want to see that.
Hey, don't even try and pull out an overhead kick and think you're going to get space. Don't think you're going to get space to try an overhead kick in a Championship. I'm telling you, that is not happening. But listen, people, it's been great. Prem, where can I go and check you and find you?
Don't find me, but I am on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I guess. I've been posting shorts. I clip so much things, so I've been doing a few edits and stuff when I can. I'm posting it, so follow me there. I'll find you. Okay, Dave. Ooh, you should read me timbers. But yeah, those are the platforms that you can find me on. I enjoy doing this show. It's very entertaining. And today's Friday. What's on today? Because it's the Christmas period, and like I've just been at home chilling and stuff. I've just lost track of days.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
But what's on Friday? I'm not entirely sure. Probably some sort of a preview on Lewis's channel, I guess. When do Chelsea play? We play Sunday, right?
Saturday, 3 p.m.
Oh, we played today Friday.
Yeah, today's Friday, so just turned Friday.
Oh, head's gone.
You have lost track of days. Fairs.
Yeah. Okay, so we play. Oh, we play Sunday. Oh, this is the wrong day.
You play Saturday, fam.
What am I looking at then?
Palace away Saturday.
Oh yeah, I was trying to find my thing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there will be a preview on Lewis's channel tomorrow. Jesus, my head's gone. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be probably on the preview on Lewis's channel. I'm assuming there'll be one casually as well. I think it's Flawless's birthday today. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay. All right. So
it might be.
Maybe look today.
Or maybe it might be today, or maybe it's this week. It's probably no, it is this weekend. I just don't know if it's today or not because I've lost track of days. So I'll drop something for his birthday. I have a clip that I haven't used.
Oh really? Okay.
From a Q&A. That's funny. So I'll probably drop it. But yeah, sorry, I'm just waffling. My head's gone, bro. I don't know.
All right, no problem. All right, today I think I'm gonna have the darts watch along final, but I've got to check just in case because got a Man City preview, unconfirmed guest. Just got to double check, and we'll have at least one stream on Friday. So yeah, either one or two. We probably won't have the show with Alfie and Melon as it clashed with everything, but I'll discuss something with them. Probably have Melon on Monday with Alfie instead. And yeah, obviously the match reaction to the Man City game. No watch along this weekend. The game's not live. I can't be asked to find a link for fucking Man City game just to set up and watch along. So yeah.
I'll do the watch along.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do a match reaction, people. It's not worth it. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at GBO Mics, all platforms you want to follow me as well. Post on TikTok. Got a TikTok music account as well that talk about music as well. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.